If it's bull or bear, I don't care. It's quite a rough ride, just like life. But I'm kinda patient, cause only time will tell. It's gonna go up, so you better stay calm. Grow your coins, you gotta grow your coins. Grow your coins, grow your coins. Grow your coins, you gotta grow your coins. Grow your coins, grow your coins. Grow your coins, you gotta grow your coins. Grow your coins, grow your coins. Grow your coins, you gotta grow your coins. Grow your coins, 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 grow your coins.
What's up, everybody? Have a good evening. Good evening, I should say. I am the Crypto Crow. I decided I almost didn't even do a video tonight. Obviously, my green screen stuff's going weird. I don't know. My lighting is off. I've got like 4 lights in here, man, and everything is just out of whack. I don't know. Maybe it's a time of day. I don't know. We'll just have to suck it up. I'll just look a little funky tonight. I don't know what's happening. Man, I got some, there's just some, today has been such a crazy day, people. I'm telling you what, today has been absolutely crazy. Like, I did a deal today that could make me millions by the end of the year. And I'm just like blown away by it. Like, all I'm going to say is that, like, I can't really say anything. I can't say anything. All I'm gonna say is that, like, I made all day, like, I was going back and forth. I was on conference calls and I was doing all this stuff, and I'm still blown away. I was just gonna take a break tonight, but then I'm like, man, I cannot go to sleep until I've seen you guys. I know I am being a tease, but a lot of people are going to benefit from what I did today. And so everybody will find out. Everybody will find out down the road, but I can't say anything. So one thing that I can say is that Bitcoin's shit. So, man, I can't believe it dropped under 9 grand. I don't even know where it's going to go, guys. Don't even ask me, because I have no clue. So, oh, yeah, no, it's not that coin deal. Some of you guys are privy to, there was a company that reached out to me recently, basically wanting to tokenize my YouTube channel. Basically wanting to, you know, because they know that I'm trying to figure out, well, like, I've done giveaways that just ended in disaster. Like, I actually tried to send some coins, was it last night? I think it was either last night or the night before, from one of the ICOs, and I went through, man, I was like, screw it, I'm just going to send everybody their stuff. Like, the ICO just seems to be taking forever, and I think it's almost done, and I was just like, all right, we're close enough. Like, and I sent all these coins, and then I found out that every one of those transactions failed, and I don't know if it's because somehow that ICO blocked them from being traded yet. I don't know what happened, but I couldn't send anything. And then I noticed another one, like, people just kept sending me bad addresses, so I don't even know what to do. Like, my Bank Era tokens, they haven't even been unlocked yet, so they're still sitting in that wallet, but I can't even touch them. Anyway, you know, but I do want to, everybody knows I'm trying to figure out a way, how can I give back? What can I do? And so, and this guy, he reached out and he was like, hey, volume mate, what's wrong with my volume? Let me check and see. Maybe it's because this isn't real close to my face. Maybe I'll just move it a little closer and hopefully that'll help. It sucks when it's a pain in the ass to be a good guy. Well, it's like so anyway, this company reached out to me and they're like, "Hey, what if we tokenized your channel and like you know, we would host a big sale, like a token sale, and then, you know, the money that you generate from your YouTube channel, you can devote a percentage of that to go basically back to your fans." And at first I was like, "Yes, that is awesome," right? And I started thinking that would just be sick, because then it would be hands off for me. I wouldn't even have to worry about it anymore. Just, you know, whatever we do is what we do, and then a percentage goes out to everybody, and we could designate a proportion of charities and everything else. And so I posted it on my Telegram channel. There's like 6,000 people in there, and it's a really good group. And I love all you guys. And Dax, I got to give a shout out to Dax, because, you know, I treated him a little bit today, because the guy, every time I go in there, he's like the first name I see. I made him a moderator, as well as Pine. Pine's getting there. But you know, I've got some guys in my community that are just nothing but helpful, and they keep the community going, and they're on top of, you know, getting rid of spammers and scammers and everything, and they just do a hell of a job. And but anyway, I asked the community what they thought of it, and Dax was like, "You need to pin this," and so I pinned it. And you know, it's just everybody was saying, "Go for it, go for it, go for it." And then one guy made a really good point. He was like, "You know what? It's your channel, it's your business. You do what you want, but keep this in mind. Should you do that, know that you will be under a microscope and constant scrutiny for everything you do on your channel." And I was just like, whoa, you're so right. And, you know, I feel like I kind of am now to an extent, but I feel like, you know, my ICO reviews being something that I've seen some comments, you know, like, "Oh, you're such a shill, you're promoting these paid, you know, reviews and all this other stuff." But then, you know, the majority of you guys are all very supportive, because I know that any of you who have watched more than 3 or 4 of my videos gets it. Like, you know how I am, and so you know me better than I'm just gonna like shill a bunch of garbage and tell everybody to go buy something that I know is just not gonna do well. So anyway, that's just one of the things. But no, that wasn't the deal. That's not what we did. Dax never sleeps. He's a droid. You're right, man. Dax is a beast. He really is. I got to give him a lot of credit and a lot of respect. And actually, I've been chatting with somebody else, because, you know, a bunch of people have come to me like, "Why would you want to get rid of your Discord channel?" And I'm like, I don't have the time to manage it. I don't have the time to be in there policing all the scammers and everybody trying to impersonate me, running around asking people for money and this and that. And but somebody connected me to somebody else who's really good at Discord, and I'm still kind of looking, I'm gauging my options, but I'm trying to find like a Discord master that knows scripts and bots and could really just transform my Discord channel into something powerful, something that I'm proud to invite people into again, because it's a great community of people, but I feel like everybody's so tired of being spammed, and I just don't have the time to clean it up. So I'm kind of looking for a marshal, you know. But Discord's kind of a different, turn up the volume again, really? I mean, it's all maxed, so I don't know what's going on if you can't. Maybe you need to turn your volume up, because from the looks of things, everything's fine on my end. Anyway, long story short, I'm looking for somebody to kind of help with that, so we'll see. I'm not 100% convinced that I'm going to get rid of Discord just yet, so, man, what's your Telegram? How many of you guys click show more in my description? I've got like 30 links in there for all of you guys. Check them out, man. I've got all kinds of stuff in there. So anyway, I just realized you guys can't even see what I'm doing there. Yeah, Bitcoin's at 9 grand. So here's the first thing that I wanted to show you. And I don't really have a big agenda tonight. I just kind of wanted to come and hang out for those of you that aren't sleeping. It's almost 11 o'clock Eastern, my time. So I just wanted to say hi. And my speakers are crap. I can hear you fine. Good. I have a man crush on you. Well, thank you. So Cartel coin, you know, those of you who watched my Cartel coin review knew that I was conflicted a bit. because I wasn't sure why these guys would pay me to do the review, because they had to have known, that they just weren't quite ready, right? And I was I was waiting for an email of just sheer hate, right? I was waiting for their response. So I only copied half of their email because they didn't give me permission to put the whole email, but I figured like the first part of it I'm sure they'll be fine with. But I just wanted to share their response, part of their response, okay? Mr. Crow, the horrendous review you gave us is completely and utterly ... ha ha ha, joking, man. That actually got me too. My name is Paul Mack from Cartel Chain, and just wanted to personally email and say hello. I don't want to come off like I'm greasing the wheels, but after watching your review of Cartel, I have to say I'm a fan. You are literally the best ICO reviewer in this space by a long stretch. I am going to get a little bit of emotional because this shit does mean a lot. By a long stretch, and I am very impressed, man. Before Cartel, I have and always will be a blockchain and decentralized ambassador. I believe in this movement and appreciate anyone who contributes in a positive, progressive way. You actually put in the work and obviously care about your content. I've watched countless reviews by other influencers, and the majority are terrible and, in my opinion, very irresponsible for even discussing a project publicly where funding is involved. They either read off the website verbatim or have little insight or knowledge on the mechanics of the blockchain applications or the actual business model. You really gave it some thought, delivered insight, and a whole bunch of honesty, which was really refreshing. You nailed it a lot with your review of Cartel Chain, man. You were wrong about one thing, though. We're not mad or pissed. We were really appreciative to have an outsider's perspective spoken truthfully instead of a bunch of friend-oriented, great work, amazing, followed by pats on the back. The truth is that we have been discussing some of the very things you pointed out. And all I can say is that was just one of the most powerful email responses I ever received about one of my reviews. Especially, and there was a lot more to it, but he basically went through pretty much all of the points that I made and explained how they were things that they were thinking they weren't ready yet. And not because the concept, not because of the lack of developers, not because of any of that, but just because, and I've been here, I totally know where these guys are coming from. I've talked in the past about my EMPA project, my universal wallet, which I redirected that website to my Crow forums for now. But I thought my idea was so groundbreaking and so like the people will love this that I didn't think that I thought honestly, when people get wind that there's a development team that's been brought together to create this universal peer-to-peer wallet project, basically giving you the ability to, like, let's say in here, okay, so for those of you that don't even know what the hell my EMPA project was, the idea was pretty simple. Nobody got it. Nobody seemed to understand what I was trying to do. I'm going to have to fix my video camera here in a minute. But basically the idea was, if you have, let's say here, hold on, I'm going to try and fix this real quick because this is really bugging me. I'm looking like a half ghost dude, and I was trying to mess with it a little bit earlier, but here, that's a little better. All right. Okay, so basically the EMPA Universal Wallet, the whole idea was, let's say I have like 10 Ethereum, okay? I deposit it into my wallet and I turn it on as being usable by other people. And then let's say somebody else has Litecoin, all right? And it's all being contributed into this wallet pool. And now maybe I find a new pair of sneakers online and they accept cryptocurrency, but maybe they only accept Litecoin, but I only have Ethereum. So what would happen is that I would actually initiate a transaction to purchase those shoes from the website, using Litecoin, but I only have Ethereum. So what it would do is the system would go down and it would find all of the available Litecoin in the pool, and it would actually complete the transaction using another user's Litecoin while I'm replenishing the same value in Ethereum from my own wallet. Okay? That was my idea. Somebody can steal that now. They think it's worthy enough. But I got a development team. I got all these people together. And I literally had like this epiphany, like breakdown at like 4 a.m. when I came up with this whole concept. And there's a lot more to it. I had it all broke down. I still have the white paper and everything that I wrote. I could not sleep until I wrote the white paper. I wrote the whole white paper myself, like in one night. And it wasn't very big. It wasn't like 50 pages or anything mind-blowing. But yeah, no need to transfer, no need for exchange. Like it's just a universal wallet pool comprised of like the top 100 cryptocurrencies, or even the top 50 for that matter, whatever. But anybody could basically use any cryptocurrency on the market for any purpose. And I thought it was brilliant personally. I really did. And I honestly thought that once I I built the website myself. I got the white paper. I went and I found a development team that has like blockchain experience, and we're still friends today. And we're actually working on projects together. And I just thought that word of mouth would take this thing to the moon and give me the funds necessary to really establish everything that I was lacking at the time: a marketing budget, being able to expand the team, bringing on some big name advisors. And I was basically trying to pull the cart before the horse. And I feel that that's kind of where Cartel Coin is. They're like, look, we've got this great idea and we really wanted to get this going. And they thought that based off, they have all their friends, all their family, everybody that they know basically cheering them on, telling them go, go, go. And they, they get it. And so just the fact that they sent me such a well thought out email just to me earned an abundance more respect. And as a matter of fact, I shared this in my Telegram channel, and because of the way they handled the review and because they were so receptive of my review, a lot of people in the Crow Your Coins, or the Crypto Crow channel, are now very much interested in the project because of the sheer integrity of these guys, basically taking my review and running with it, which is exactly what I was hoping would happen. So you can rest assured I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye on these guys and their progress moving forward, and hopefully they get everything together and they're ready to come back and just start, cleaning house. So we'll see. But, Paul, if you're watching this, I do appreciate that email more than I could tell you, because yes, paid reviews or not, I care very deeply about my content here. I care very deeply about my reputation in crypto space. And yeah, my entire life, I've had my intelligence and my integrity. Those are the only two things I've really had. Well, outside of my extremely dominant physical presence. Yeah, it was a very powerful email. And, I have very little, growing up, coming from nothing, having nothing my whole life. They always say, a man's only as good as his word and things like that. And I believe that, and I've realized and I've learned early on, years and years ago, even when I was in the music business, one of the shadiest, craziest businesses out there, that just me being me, just brutally honest, hardworking, willing to dive in and get into the guts of anything and then sort through it with integrity and passion, opened up so many doors to me in the music business that I was able to pull stuff off for bands I worked with that nobody else would have been able to, and I can tell you that straight up. And it allowed me to build really solid relationships in an arena that, let's face it, money talks and prestige and everything else, and I didn't have any of that. So, yeah, that was really cool. So I'm going to close that out. So let me hit chat up a little bit here and see there is something else that I wanted to show everybody. Is this it? Let me see. Oh, I think this is it. So this is a website that a lot of you guys in the United States are probably going to want to start taking some interest in. And hopefully, I'll probably add this to the keywords so people know that I'm even talking about this. But this is Republic. It's republic.co. So in a second here, I'm going to go into this. I'm going to show you guys this site, but I want to hit chat a little bit and see what's going on in here. Your sincerity comes through. Well, that's good, because good, bad, or ugly, I'm very sincere in just about everything I say. Being a decent human puts you miles ahead of a lot of people. I gotta say, it hasn't been easy, but I agree with you. No worries, Crow. I would get paid if I could for this shit, but also give honestly. That's why you are followed. Thumbs up, bro. Well, thank you, Brian. Yes, big ups to all the ladies. I must have missed something. Talk about Encash, Crow. There. I just did. Cost scares me. No ranting tonight, and go. I don't really have anything to rant about. Freaking out, Crow, with the BTC drop. There's nothing to freak out about, folks. I mean, look, the only thing that does give me some pause is that, I don't even remember what it's called now because it's late and I'm half a zombie, but the guy that's got like $1.5 billion more Bitcoin that he wants to sell. I mean, there should definitely be something stopping this guy from dumping everything he's got, and all the Bitcoin he's got, and dumping it. Just basically keeping a glass ceiling on the Bitcoin price. So I don't know. I didn't even really dive too deep into the whole story, but apparently something got hacked and he owes a bunch of people a lot of money, so he's dumping his Bitcoin to pay everybody back, which, noble effort, but it really doesn't matter if you drive the price of Bitcoin into the shitter. So we'll see you. Thanks, the Ghost. It's good seeing you too, man. But I mean, in a nutshell, I'm not too concerned overall with Bitcoin or the market, but I would be very upset if one dude holding that much Bitcoin had the ability to keep the entire market at its knees. If the SEC wants to regulate something, regulate how much you can dump into the market in a given year. How about that for starters? Because that's just ridiculous right there. So, deals like that should be made outside of exchanges, yo. So, I'm sure it wouldn't be that difficult to find, enough people willing to buy that Bitcoin. Why don't you just hold on to that shit for, 6 months and then make some deals where you're able to sell it off, maybe take $1,000 less than the value at the time and sell that shit in bulk outside of exchanges. How about doing that? So anyway, Republic Crypto. This is basically a site that will, as I understand it, enable those of you in the U.S. that are not accredited to be able to invest in ICO startups. Like, a lot of these are smaller companies. So, but it's just an option for some of you. You can become an investor. So there's 4 investors, startups raising now, and you can invest in all kinds of different businesses, but they're getting into the crypto space now as well. 4 investors, Witnet and Props, raise funds, token DPA. So yeah, there's another one. Let me see that open platform. I talked to some guys today. Is this it? This is it. Keep your eye on this. Earlier this afternoon, I had a call with these guys, and I'm not going to go too deep into it yet, but I am working on, this isn't even a paid anything. This isn't about being paid. I want to get involved, okay? And these guys told me a bunch of stuff that I don't even think I can repeat. But this is going to be big. Like, that's a lot. And I think I saw somebody pop up in a notification today that might be doing a review on it. I have to look and see if they were, or if it was this, or it was something with a similar name. I'm not sure, but this is definitely going to be big. Like, I'm telling you guys now, these guys have been passively building a social following online, and they haven't even really done a whole hell of a lot of any kind of marketing. They told me today flat out, like, I'm pretty sure I talked to one of the higher ups today. I don't think it was the CEO, but it was a couple of guys that were pretty high up in this, and I am going to be doing a live interview with them in the near future. So I'm not going to get too deep into this right now, but I will just tell you to go to openfuture.io and start doing some reading, because what these guys bring to, so one of the things that we talked about, and I'll tell you this, so basically what these guys are creating is a platform that's going to enable pretty much websites, applications, games, you name it, anything and anybody, anytime, to use their scaffolding, their framework, their system to accept cryptocurrencies. But it's bigger than that. And I actually saw, he gave me a straight link, and basically, I don't even know what I can say, but he gave me a link for something that I know is not public yet. And he was like, this works right now. And I was like, are you kidding me? I was just like, holy shit. Like, yeah, like, but basically there's a way. So I was telling them how I had spoken with the people at, the Gob one. Okay. I like the Gob one. He's a sharp cat. I like him. I haven't even been to his channel in quite a while, to be honest with you, but I like it. And I thought I saw something. So the Gob one, I think, is doing a review. So check it out. I mean, I'm not going to be doing a review right now, but I will be soon. I plan on doing a lot more than a review, to be quite frank with you. But anyway, I was talking to these guys about how I had talked with like St. Jude's Children's Hospital and the Shriners Burn Hospital, and how I wanted to help them be able to accept cryptocurrency as donations. And so I'm still waiting on St. Jude's. I'm still waiting on them to call me back and let me know what they can do. But Shriners did call me, said that they need to connect me to their national headquarters, because any decisions like that aren't done at a local level. They're done on a national level and then rolled out to everybody. And I'm like, well, even better. If I can help every single location in the country accept crypto as donations, that'd be huge. And I would be plugging them constantly. Well, this open platform would enable them to do exactly that in a very easy way. And the thing of it is if this platform can do that for them, it can do it for everybody. And, and I was telling these guys at Open, I was like, it's funny because I keep telling everybody that 2018 is truly the year of laying the foundation for the cryptocurrency sphere moving forward. And I said, I definitely see this platform as a keystone. Like, this is going to be one of those major building blocks that I truly believe is going to help launch a lot of other stuff. And so keep your eyes peeled for this, because I am definitely, I'm going to be getting in there. That's the type of service. That's the type of service open platform may offer. Yes. Ultimately, they're going to be a platform that's going to enable developers to, Cardano is at 20 cents, getting ready to buy 100K coins. This price freaking amazing. Yeah. Yes. I might actually have to pick up some more tonight too. I've been waiting because I'm just like, how low can it go? Like, what's up? How low can you go? 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 Gob who? The Gob one. The Gob one. I think he uses a little troll too as a thing. But I don't know. Wait a minute. Did you just say 17 cents, yo? No way. No way. It's 20 cents. Cardano is 20 cents. Man. And I thought I was a stud for talking about this at 36 cents right before it shot up to $1.30. Bitcoin may hit 6K. Made a video about it. Who made a video about Bitcoin getting to 6K? How low can you go? Got here late but made it. Love, love, love. Cool, Josie D. Is it Josie D or Jose D? Just got my private trailer up and running, and boy, is my middle finger tired. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for your efforts in helping set up. Really appreciate it. Good deal, Chase. Glad you got that going. Every chart looks like a slide at the park. Down. Crow, I have a serious question. Can I ask you? I'm assuming you can pitch, but whether or not I will read it and answer it is another story, but you can give it a shot. BTC is 8.8 now and dropping. Well, wow. It sure is. It sure is. Everything is. Tell you what, if I was an exchange and I had the means of blocking that dude out of dumping all of his Bitcoin on the exchanges, I would totally be doing that right now. And to think I almost sold when it was at the, like, it was like the RSI was at 70, it was like $12,000, and I thought, something tells me I should be selling right here and waiting for that next dip, but I didn't. I'm just holding. I'm just holding. No, Mr. Days, I don't think I ever will. Crow, is it time to load on the alts then? I honestly don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how much lower this stuff's going to get. It might get to $6,000. I don't know. People have been talking about it hitting $6,000 for like a month now. And it almost feels like, here's the thing. You want to know one of the things that technical analysis is good for? It's good for inspiring people to take action at the same damn time, based off of the signs and the symbols and the, you know, what's happening. So, you know, it's like, oh, an inverted head and shoulders. Oh, a head and shoulders. Oh, it's a cup and handle. And it's all this shit, right? And so you've got thousands of people all over the world basically seeing the same things, right, in their charts. And so they're all taking similar action. So if I see a cup and handle and I think, wow, a cup and handle, that means that this is gonna happen. I better buy in and increase my position. And it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, but it's almost like groupthink brought forth by history, if that makes sense. And that's kind of how I look at technical analysis. That's why any tech TA guy that's worth his shit is gonna tell you flat out, like, it doesn't really mean much. Like, it means technical analysis is really good for predicting the actions of others based off of the technical analysis, but it doesn't account for like major news articles or big FUD articles or whatever, good or bad. It doesn't account for that sort of stuff. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I look at it. I mean, there's really no way of knowing for sure what's going to happen. I just see a lot of people getting scared, buying and selling. You know, it's definitely a total downtrend. I'm just trying to ignore it. I'm just like, I don't even want to sweat it. I've already watched my Bitcoin drop by like, I don't know, 60 grand. And I'm just kind of like, well, it's going to go back up at some point. It's just a matter of how long. The TAs today were everywhere. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Man, I really don't know why my green screen is acting up so bad. I think maybe my head is blocking it. It's blocking some of the light. I don't know. I wonder if I brought that. Maybe. Oh, that didn't help at all. Maybe it's just too... Okay, all I got left is my twig and berries. You think they'll drop any further? I don't know. Crow, is it time to find a cardboard box and a bridge to live out the rest of my days? I don't think so. Do you know when Ivy Coin will hit exchanges? I do not. I do not. And, yeah. Crow, if you had 10K, what would you invest in right now? that's a loaded question. Let's just say that if I told you, I'd probably violate an NDA. All I'm going to say is pay real close attention to some of my recent reviews. Paid or not, people, paid or not, doesn't mean shit. I'm telling you now. Pay close attention. Don't hate me, but I was hoping for this. Is it smart to store on a cold wallet due to risk of exchanges being shut down? Maybe. I store everything on a cold wallet, and I have them backed up on thumb drives, and then I keep those and then locked up. And like, I don't mess around when it comes to the crypto security. I even have a laptop that I use for transactions that has never browsed the internet. Like, I don't do anything with it other than send and it's just send transactions. That's all the laptop does. That's all I do with it. And it's not plugged in. It's not connected to anything until I'm ready to use it. So yeah, cold wallets are great. Bit degree is down to 4 cents. I'm gonna have to buy some because I have faith in it. Yeah, that's 1 cent below ICO price. Pretty sure. What do you think about Electroneum? I like Electroneum, and I'll like it a lot more when they get their daggone Apple miner working. Crow, Ledger Nano S or just random thumb drives? Actually, I got me a Gorilla thumb drive. I actually got 4 different thumb drives and a portable hard drive, like a small 1 terabyte. It's real small. It's like this big. It's a terabyte hard drive. And so just because I'm like, you just never know. So I've got everything backed up in multiple locations just in case. Oh, PayPal released my money today. Yay. So I started that transfer. They released my money today. And I didn't even have to threaten them with the Crow Army, because I was going to say, look, you guys give me my money or I'm going to basically ask my audience to just email the compliance department 1,000 times a day asking when my funds are going to be released. Oh, that would have been hell. But I was close. I was close to try and pull a favor from some of you guys. But they sent it. They released everything, so they're good. I honestly think I'm done. Like, I'll use PayPal for, like if I'm on Steam and I buy a game or something, but I think I'm done using PayPal for anything substantial. I mean, which sucks for them because, they just screwed up a really good thing for themselves. Not that they care. They're so big. They don't give a shit what they do, but it was just absolutely uncalled for, and they need a different protocol for handling stuff like that. So it is what it is, but they released my funds, and that's all that matters. So good on them for that. Things were about to get ugly. My lawyer was like, "You just let me know. Whatever you want me to do, just let me know, and I'll take care of it." And I was like, "Man, if they don't give me my money soon, we might have to sue them." And I'm like, I really don't want to invest any time or money into doing that, but I'm not sitting around for 6 months or more. I've had people message me like, man, they held my money for 6 months, and then they turn around and held it for another 6 months. And, I don't know if that story is true, but I wasn't about to find out. I can tell you that. They had no reason to keep my money. And, when I talked to them, look, not to say that I agree with how they went about that. I mean, basically sending me an email saying, we think you could be up to something, so we're going to hold your money for 6 months, and we're closing your account. And by the way, we closed your debit account. We closed everything, and we're parting ways. Like, oh, and this is non-refutable, basically there's nothing you can say or do about it. You know what I mean? And it was just like, whoa. You just held on to 30 grand of my money. There's a lot I can say about it, and there's a lot I plan to do about it. But anyway, I'm going to quit bitching. They opened it up. They sent me my money, but, I had a big, I'm glad they did it when they did it, because I had a big deposit coming from Udemy. It was basically the first and last major month. I do okay with my course. The feedback that I get off my Udemy course is ridiculous. Everybody seems to really love it, but I had one really, really amazing month in sales, and now it's like a fraction of that. So, it is what it is. Blockport, I bought some, credits are the money makers of 28. They might be the money makers, but the question is going to be, is it going to be for themselves or for the investors? No, I don't know anything about Unite. Travis? All the connections you are getting through this experience is invaluable. You know what? You don't even know the half of it. Let me just tell you now. Oh, Fortnite. Do I play Fortnite? I don't remember if, I don't know if I played that or not. Oh, yeah, that's the free-to-play game. My daughters told me to download that and play it. Crow, when does a black Crow Your Coin shirt come out? Maybe with the crow in the back of your videos. I already have 2 different Crow Your Coin shirts. If you go to jasonappleton.com, hold on, let me see. I'll show you what's up with the merches. I don't even know what I've sold, honestly. I think the last time I checked, it was, I don't know, 20 or 30 shirts maybe. So I've got that stuff. I got leggings up in here, yo. Some leggings. My wife actually wants a pair of these. I keep meaning to get. I've got my own stamps. I got Crow Your Coin stamps, yo. Got all kinds of merch. So this is the shirt that you guys have seen me wear, because I have one of these. I actually got my stepson one. And then this is the logo for some of the other stuff. This is actually a sticker. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. It's just one of those, like, you know, kind of on-demand print kind of jobbies. The mug is cool. Got the kid's shirt. Got a dartboard that looks really confusing. So, yeah, get a Crow Your Coins keychain. Even got a tie. If you want a really ugly tie, there's a Crow Your Coins tie. You want your kids to, you want to train them young on Crow Your Coins? There you go. You got a little swaddler, a baby suit. Your head is so big. Yes, it is huge, Jack. Thank you for noticing. Hats. I don't think the hats looked good, so I think I took them off. Oh wait, that's just page 1 of 3. Hold on, maybe there's some that I'd missed. There's so much crazy stuff in here, I don't really even remember half of it. I didn't even know what that was. That's an award. I think it's one of those big, like, hexagonal class things. I'm not even 100% sure. There's a hat, but these hats look kind of shitty, to be honest. I wouldn't buy one. They just look cheap, and I wouldn't spend your money on the hats. The shirts are good. The shirts and all this other stuff's pretty good, but the hats look kind of crappy. I might even just take those off of there, because I don't want anybody to, like, buy one and then be like, oh, this is a shitty hat. I don't want this. Oh my god, it's so big. You know, I've heard that since I was a kid. Hey, Crow, you mentioned it's a problem for U.S. government having more than 10,000 overseas. What's that about? That is about the fact that if you look like you're laundering money into a foreign country through foreign exchanges, the government's going to come snatch your ass up. That's what that is. So, like, if you, let's say you go to a bank and you try to deposit $10,000 in cash into a bank account, right? They want to know, like, what's up with this? Did you just sell a big kilo, or did you, like, how did you come up with 10 grand in cash? Are you, like, the most popular stripper in your neighborhood? So they want you to basically fill out, like, anti-money laundering paperwork. Basically just, like, sourcing the revenue, sourcing the income, sourcing that kind of money. And the bank files paperwork. So, like, if you go to a bank, you go anywhere, they're filing paperwork, basically showing the government, hey, we got this creeper in here with 10 grand cash and we don't know where it came from. So you better. So in order to do that, in order for the bank to take that money, they make you file that paperwork as well. Well, the same thing goes with, like, if you watch my interview with Scott Lovingood on my channel, the crypto tax guy, he will tell you about that. And I forget, I think he named the form you need to file, but yeah, if you're going to send over $10,000 overseas, into an overseas exchange, you need to file that form. Because if the government tracks it and finds it before you tell them about it, you are screwed. So don't ever chance that stuff. Pine wants yo check Twitter. I don't even. Oh God, what's Pine doing now? Hold on. He probably created another meme of, like, me doing something stupid. Hold on. I only have 6,300 people on Twitter. What's up with that? I thought y'all loved me. Following, followers, likes. I don't even really use Twitter that much, to be quite honest with you. Like, it auto publishes all my videos as I put them out there, but tweets and replies, media. Hold on, notifications. What? Jason Appleton, this explains the dip. Charles has been using massive sums of the Cardano budget at Burger King. Oh, this is great. I'm starting to feel like I have my own on-location reporters. And we go to Twitter with an update on Charles Hopkinson's Burger King fetish. That's pretty good. Yeah, Twitter's not really my thing either. I'm on there because people seem to love it. I don't even, like, I'm sure I probably have a whole bunch of messages. I do. I don't even, I spent an afternoon where I went and replied to a bunch of people, but I don't even do Twitter that much. I do like my Telegram, but I don't do private messages there. And just so everybody knows, like, I do have, I've got somebody trying so hard to be me, and I know they've ripped off some people already on Telegram, on Discord. They're messaging ICO companies like, "Hey, I'll review you for like whatever," and they're just trying to get money out of people. Thanks for explaining the 10K. This would include PT Binance bot. Yeah, I mean anything overseas. Is Binance overseas? I don't even know where Binance is located, to be quite honest with you. Hey Jason, like I use Bittrex primarily, so hey Jason, check out the Cash App to get BTC and not Coinbase. Man, I'm waiting for Ethos. I'm waiting for the Ethos wallet because that's what's up. That's what I'm waiting for. I bought Ethos at $2, which I got in late and it was still technically early. Hey, I wonder what Ethos is right now, actually, because I wouldn't mind getting some Mo. Come on, man. Where the hell are you? Wow, Electronium's 5 cents now. Man, I tell you what, the crypto market really is absolutely crazy. Man, it's still $3.24. I bought that at $2, and like it started really cranking. Did it get to 10? Because I feel like it got to 10 at one point. Yeah, it did. It got to 11 bones. That was in January. Where the hell did I buy it at $2? Maybe it was before all that? I mean, I got it legit at $2 even a piece. So, yeah, I don't even know where that was. But Blockport is Ethos competition. Yeah, that's all right because I own both of them. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with owning both teams at the Super Bowl. What about costs? Are you still bullish on that? Yeah, I do like costs. I mean, any opportunity to get into an exchange at the ground floor could be a really good thing over time. So, good time to buy Ethos now. Yeah, I would say so. Get it before the market starts really recovering and they launch their wallet. It's my suggestion. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. As it says, I'm not telling you guys what to do. But yeah, considering it was, I mean, you figure if the market comes back, which it will, don't worry, I'm sure it will, very confident it will. But if the market comes back and then they launch their wallet, it's at $3 now. It's been at an all-time high of almost $11. You got a 3x gain if it just goes back to its highest point. I mean, see, here's the thing, and I go into this philosophy a lot. You know, for me, it's not necessarily like I look at this and I'll say, okay, well, I can make a 3x gain from here if I want to buy this coin at $3.24. I could get a 3x gain. My question is how quickly can I get that gain? And is my money better spent at an ICO or a cheaper coin that I can buy more of that's about to hit, there are all sorts of equations. But when a coin's cheap enough, I mean, even if it's got a little hype, it doesn't even have to be a huge project. But if a coin's cheap enough, I'll throw like $1,000 and just hold them. Like, you know, just see what happens. Binance is Asia. I didn't even know that, to be quite honest with you. Crow, I can't get my Fiat in CoinBase fast. Nobody can. Phantom X, 2 cents. Yeah, I mean, everything's in the crapper, so I'm not too... I don't even really look at my Blockfolio right now, or CoinStats. I use CoinStats now. Ever heard of Pundy X? Yes. Why is that ringing a bell with me? I just did something with them recently, I think. Any store can buy, sell, and accept cryptocurrency. I think... Did I buy some of this? For whatever reason, I'm thinking I just bought a bunch of this. Let me go back, because I don't even remember. Hold on. I don't even remember why I bought it, but I'm pretty sure. 85 cents. Hold on, let me look at what exchange it's on. IDEX, B-Box. I think... Did I buy some of this off of B-Box? I think I did. I think I bought Pundy X recently. I don't remember how much I bought or why, but I'm pretty sure I bought some. You talked about them in your video. Okay, well, cool. Are there any porn adult XXX coins you find a good buy? You know what? I was just talking to some people today. If I reviewed porn or casinos on my channel, I'd already have a Ferrari. And I'm not kidding. Some of you assholes sometimes want to call me a sellout for reviewing ICOs and getting paid for it. If I was a sellout, believe me, I'd already have like a Ferrari or a Lambo or whatever, because these guys are willing to pay top dollar for exposure on my channel, and I turn them all away. So to answer your question, there is a coin that I turned down, not because I don't think they're going to be good, but I just didn't want to like do a whole segment on them. But I think Dragon is probably going to be a really big one. I will bring them up, but not as a really... I'm not trying to endorse them or anything. But I think... Is this one it? Hold on. Yeah, this is it. I'm only showing it because you guys asked me. Our token sale... I don't even know if their token sale is over or what. But these guys were willing to pay me big to do what I'm doing right now, and I turned them down. Actually, they were paying me for a full-blown review, which I'm not going to do. I'm not going to tell you overall, but so our public crowd sale is live and ends in 6 days. So there you go. Over $320 million raised so far. So, yeah, you know. It's probably going to be pretty big. I mean, it is pretty big. These guys are making money hand over fist. And, you know, and they told me that this isn't actually like a gaming coin. It doesn't really have to do with gambling. It's basically just they're trying to establish a universal currency for all casinos. And so it's like, look, more power to them. I mean, you know, you can check them out, watch their videos and all that, but they're not paying me for this. I told them that I wouldn't promote this stuff on my channel, so, but, you know, ask and you shall receive, I guess. So, yeah, like, this is one of all of the ones that I've seen recently. Like, I've had Fortune Jack come to me, offer me a shit ton. Like, Fortune Jack, like, came hard, and I still said no. I've had a couple other like new casinos. I've had a couple games. I mean, they've all got bankrolls, man. Let me just tell you, they've got money. I've had like 2 adult focused companies reach out to me again with money. I mean, I could pretty much name my price with a lot of these groups, but I just, it's not my thing. And it's not because I have any personal problems against it. I just feel like, you know, if it has to do with a vice of any kind, it's probably not something I want to really promote. So in Dragon Coin, it's not a casino or anything. It's different. They're trying to create some infrastructure and they're trying to do some cool stuff, but they're gone now. I'm not even going to talk about them anymore. So hopefully that was helpful and pointed you in the right direction. All right. How long have I been on? Man, I've been on an hour already? Oh, man. All right. Bittrex updated their TOS. They banned people using bots with their API. Beware, guys. Really? I'll have to look into that. Because I was told that it wasn't the case. So I will look into that and update everybody. Crow, can we meet you one day, bro? Maybe we can do a community meetup like twice a year. I think that would be a great idea to meet everyone in the community. I've thought about that. I just don't, honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really feel important enough to set up a big old meetup. I don't really think anybody would show. There'd be like 5 of us sharing a 6-pack, which would be cool too. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Love that you are honorable. Thanks, Jason. Well, thank you, Anna. There's like a girl talking. I'm trying to make your picture bigger, but it doesn't work in chat. Come on, I'm just always curious. Dude, a meetup would be awesome. I would bring you a Pinecone shirt. That's funny. I'll brew the beer. Yeah. That's BS, Crow. You are that important. I don't know. Like, I appreciate it, but I'm just a normal dude. I'm just a normal dude that reads a lot. That's pretty much it. And that's the truth, really, because I can't read fiction. I can get a chapter into a fiction book. Like, I've been reading one book that it's actually really good. It's fun. It's a trilogy. It's about an assassin. I can't even remember the name of it now. Oh, I can't even remember the damn name of the characters in it. It's been so wild. It's probably been like a few months. But stop. We'd all be there. That'd be crazy. I wouldn't even know what to do if I set up a big meetup. Like, honestly, like what do I do? Get like carnival rides? And I wouldn't even know like what the hell to do with something like that. Fun fair. I don't know. No, it's not Red Sparrow. Shit. What is the name of it? It's damn it. Now it's going to drive me crazy. I'm tempted to run upstairs and get the book, but hey Jason, local coin swap would like you to do a review. I know you are busy. I can show you screenshot. I know local coin swap has been wanting to work with me for a while. Them and another big exchange, and here's the thing with exchanges. I don't know how those things work legally. I've actually had a couple exchanges offer me a lot of stuff to become partners and like regional ambassadors and different things. And it's not that I'm not interested, but I'm not jumping into bed with anybody to that capacity. Without real Drizzt. No, it's not Drizzt. It's Durzel Blint or Durzo Blunt. Hold on. Damn it. Durzo Blint. This is it. Here we go. So wait a minute. The Perfect Shadow. No, that's not the book. But Brent Weeks is the writer. So hold on. I'm gonna find this. Is it Angel Trilogy? What the hell is this? Durzo Blint. I'm gonna have to like read into this. Ezra the Mad. Azoth, yeah. He apprenticed a guild rat named Azoth. That's who the book is. That's who I'm reading about now. But this book, Like, I'm still on the first of 3 because it takes me years to read fiction. I'm not even gonna. My wife can read a book this thick in a week, and it blows my freaking mind. The second I start reading fiction, I get tired. But I can read nonfiction like it's nothing, man. I can burn through. Like, I've got how-to books on everything. Anything I ever want to learn or know, I just go get like 3 or 4 books on it, and I suck them down like candy. And then from there, I go onto the web. But this book was really good. You know, I've only completed, I think, maybe 2 books, maybe 3. So Zork Chronicles. Hold on, I'm going to see if this is Zork. This is going to be a blast from the past, man, if this is the right name. I think, hold up. Yes, that's it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I remember begging my mom to buy me this book at like a Kmart or something because I was playing the text adventure and this book was super cool and I had to have it. I was reading the back of it and I'm like, oh my gosh, it'll help me in the game. Oh my God, I almost want to buy this and read it again just because it would take me back. And then there was a series of books that I read that I loved called, and I'm just talking and hanging. I mean, I know this shit is probably boring. Let's see. Oh, there's still a bunch of you in here. I don't know. Maybe you care, but Bill the Galactic Hero. Yeah, I read these books. These were freaking great. Like, I love these. This dude was just a crazy, horny hero. I think I recently bought this one again because, yeah, and he has fangs and stuff. Oh my gosh, seeing this stuff again after like 30 years. I mean, it's nuts, man. I'm in like nostalgia heaven right now. Ever think about selling supplements? No, I've got a bunch of friends that I have a friend of mine who like is a scientist who creates his own supplements. What the hell is going on with the market? I don't even know. Yeah, laugh my ass, build it. There was another one that was riding a bicycle through space and time. Is that? Oh my God! Hold up, riding a bicycle through space and time. No, maybe that wasn't it. But there was another book that I finished actually. Oh, and I read Dan Brown's The Lost Symbol. I finished that one. That was a really good one. Somebody kept asking me over and over why all astronauts are Freemasons, and it's probably because they know how to keep a secret. If the dude that kept asking me that over and over is in chat, that's probably why. So I don't know, hold up, I'm gonna keep that open because that just looks like a fun background. I might even make that my thumbnail. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll make that my thumbnail maybe later. I grew up on Berenstain Bears. That was me. I love you, bro. Dawson Possum, you're the one that was asking me about why all Freemasons or why all astronauts are Freemasons. I hate secret societies. Oh, come on. It's not. It's funny. My great-grandfather was a 33rd degree Mason, actually. And I don't know. It's not a big deal, especially anymore, I don't think. I mean, there's so many different groups and societies and offshoots and, all of that. Yeah, challenge. Don't even look at your portfolios until Monday. I would just not even look for a week. Just let it go. Don't even worry about it. Just hold. It's one thing I can tell you, just hold. Don't sell. Don't try to play the swings because that's the thing, man. I've learned it could start shooting to the moon at any minute. Like literally it could. I'm a Freemason. It's just us helping out in the community mostly. Yeah, it's a bunch of old people in fish fries and 50-year pins. All kidding aside, like it really does. It depends on the lodge you go to and whatever. But a lot of old timers, man. A lot of old timers. They put a lot of work in, and ask one to be one is the whole thing. But man, you better have a good memory. That's all I'm going to tell you. BitDegree took a dump lately. Pick a coin that has not taken a dump. Like, they're all down. All right, let's see. Do you know beyond the 33rd degree? I don't know beyond, but I suspect there are more degrees beyond 33. I would suspect there are 360, but that would just make sense to me. But I don't know that there are any more. Like, why would there only be 33 degrees? Like, I would think it would come full circle, right? But I don't know. Maybe the answers are in the symbols and things of old writings. I actually have a book from an old senator. It was actually purchased for me as a gift from a senator's estate, and it's a really old Freemasonic book. My wife got her hands on it, and she still makes fun of me because I'm like, "Give me that book. You're not supposed to be reading that." And she's like, "Har har." And anytime we're out in public and somebody walks up to me and like shakes my hand and stuff, she's like, "Did you do your secret handshake?" And she's always teasing me about it. I actually have the square and compass tattooed. Hold on, I'll show you. I think you might be able to see it. Hold up. Can you see that? Kinda. So, yeah, for those of you that think I'm full of it. All right. And all right, so I've been on here an hour and 6 minutes. Do you who's at the top of the pyramid? Don't know. That ass. Yes, another brother. I knew I liked you. I'm blind. Them legs. That is one thing I got. I got some legs, man. My legs are powerful. My legs are big. Jason, if you like alternative music, you should listen to 33 God. Damn, you hate us that much to count the minutes? No, it's not about that. I just feel like, I'm not really offering anything of value right now. I'm just kind of hanging out, and I'm like, how long do people just want, like, I didn't have an agenda tonight, really. I wanted to share the email a Cartel coin, and here, maybe I'll find some fun. I'll look up some old stuff. I'll let you guys watch my old video of I know a bunch of you guys have seen this before. I haven't seen this in a while. Hold on. I've been training on and off for 6 years.
Get ready, fight fans, because the MMA Big Show is coming to Indianapolis, Indiana for the first time ever. Saturday, July 9th, 7-foot-tall MMA Big Show president will fight 6'6" heavyweight Kirk the Cincy Psycho Miller in a battle of giants. Rumble in the Wyndham will be an all-ages cage fighting event at the Wyndham Hotel starting at 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale now at MMABigShow.com.
I know it's muted.
MMA Big Show. Nobody does it better.
I figured you would want it to be muted because otherwise it might echo. Here's my little leg kick video. I haven't shown this in a while. Close. Battle of Giants. I was even training that day that we shot this. I just showed up. This was my gym. This is a gym that I had at the Eastgate Mall. 19,000 square feet. I do little pro-am shows in there for people that want to fight at like casino events. puppy ogre. I do hit hard as hell, I'll tell you that. I kick even harder. I miss that shit so bad. Watching these old videos, I miss it. Ooh. If you watch it, you see my leg bend. You can see my leg bend. Like, that's how, what's his face broke his leg on the one dude's shin. Anderson Silva, remember when he kicked and he broke his leg and just like flipped around the other side? That's what happens, man. You get too much power and you just get that thing going. Luckily, I got some big ass bones. Yeah, I did. I had a faux hawk for years. My wife made me get rid of it. Hold up.
Blue corner from Cincinnati, Ohio.
I figure I'll show some of this for those of you that haven't seen it. There's like nobody there because I had to fight like way out of town in another state.
Out of the red corner, fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio, from Team Big Show Gym.
Swear to God, like watching this old stuff, man. Oh, he hit his knee. Ooh, that'd have been so nasty. You see my fat rolls? I didn't even have jelly donuts or anything right before this. It just looks like it. Dude, this is... I wondered if some of you guys hadn't seen this before. Yeah, I was all serious. I had tunnel vision so bad it wasn't even funny. Like, all I saw... I had no technique whatsoever in this whole thing. Like, none. You were the Big Show. Yeah, I was. I just mauled this dude. Like, there was no technique. I had tunnel vision so bad I wasn't even thinking clearly. It's like all... It's like everything just went... It was all like slow motion, and I just saw his little head. We cleansed up. He was really strong, but God, I was so fat. It's a big pudgy bastard. The funny thing is, man, is I'm like way better than this. Even now, I haven't trained him forever, but what weight? I was I think I was only 280 at the time, and Kurt was actually only 253, I think. He gave up basically 30 pounds to fight me, and the commission allowed it because he was like 7-4, and this was my first fight. So they're like, well, he's going to give up 30 pounds, but he's got a record. You're just a noob. So yeah, well, if he's willing to sign off on it. So he gave up 30 pounds, and then, yeah, that's all she wrote. He was so cool though. I mean, Kurt really is. He's a good fighter. But it's funny because the dude that trained him came to my gym and asked like he had never been to my gym ever, and he like asked to roll jiu-jitsu. He's like, hey, you want to roll? And he was scouting me out. He was trying to figure out how good I was on the ground. Well, I ended up submitting him, and he was just like, oh shit, dude, you're so good on the ground, you're gonna murder Kurt, man. And I'm like, well, I'm a stand-up fighter anyways, it doesn't really matter. I like to stand more than I like to roll. And and I knew that when that happened that Kirk was going to keep the fight standing. He wasn't going to try and take me down, which is typically what everybody wants to do because I'm so big. They all want to charge at my knees and shit. But I knew that because I submitted the guy that taught him, like, he wasn't going to take me down. He wasn't going to try any of that shit. So I just focused on my stand-up and hitting him in the face. Worked out well. And he was so short, he had to lift my elbow because he couldn't hold my hand. Oh man. Anyway. Oh boy. And you'll see, well, you didn't see her now. They'll probably flash back over, but this was actually like early on when my wife and I started dating. We weren't even married here. But you see it down there. This is my fight night. Alright, anyway, that's boring now. All right, so 115. How tall are you? I'm 7 feet tall. You know what I'm probably going to do? I'm going to go and just chill out for the night and play some World of Warcraft. Because it's the easiest mindless game that I can play for like half hour, 45 minutes, get some stuff done, and log out. Okay. Hey, you think Eat Those Wallet will be out before March 31st? You're fast for your size. That's funny. I fell slow. Crow can't fight. I don't think I'm that good personally, but if I hit you, you're going to sleep. That's the only thing. Like, I don't really need a lot of technique. If I connect, you're going night night. I can guarantee you that. I'm gonna be late for work now. LOL, worth it. It's like 12 o'clock at night. Regarding no, I don't have any news on Bankera right now. I have no news, and the tokens are still locked up. I just tried. I logged in and checked them out recently to see what was up with that. WoW is the greatest game ever made. Seriously. Honestly, I think Ultima Online is probably the greatest MMO ever made, but I wish they would. I don't know why they don't. They're so stupid for, if they just recreated Ultima Online, but used like the graphics engine of like Diablo 3. Oh my God. It would be the most ridiculous MMO ever. But whatever. Jason, do you have any pets? Wife wants to know. I don't have any pets, but my wife made me get a dog and 2 damn cats. What's like Ultima Online 2? Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, Legends of Aria. Have you heard of it? Yeah, but it's so kind of just boring. Like, there's just not a whole lot. I have it. I was playing it. There's just not a whole hell of a lot going on with it right now. It's super slow. Like, I tried playing for like 3 or 4 nights. And I just felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. Like, nothing was happening. I wasn't making any real progress in anything. I mean, the idea is cool, but they got a lot of work to do as far as I'm concerned in terms of the content. Like, there's just nothing that makes me want to log in and do anything. I literally spent like 3 nights killing the same damn shit and not feeling like I was getting anywhere. So I was just like, whatever. First class, Crypto Crow, LOL. How much shorter is your wife? Well, I'm 7 foot. My wife is 5 foot. She's in my pocket right now, sleeping. Richard Garriott of Ultima fame is developing a game. I know, Shroud of the Avatar. I tried playing it. It's a shit show, in my opinion. I just can't. I was excited about it, but trying to play it, I'm like, whatever. Do you think arbitrage is a good move? I don't do arbitrage, to tell you the truth. It's not. No. I mean, it can be, but it's so difficult to find a deal worth doing. There goes Amazon's book pump. I don't even know. How can I back coin projects for coins? Intend doing that by building communities and meetup. I don't understand that question, Crypto Space. How do ICOs react when there is such a crash like this? Will you get a better deal buying in with the Ethereum right now? Yeah, honestly, because I just, when ICO, it depends on how the ICO is structured. If it's a blind ICO, like, deposit the money and then, at the time we exit or the time we conclude the sale, we'll basically base how many coins you get off of the price at that time. But a lot of ICOs, they just say, all right, well, we're going to do like 4,000 coins for 1 Ethereum. And then they'll run the token sale for they'll run the token sale for like 30 days. And whatever the coin is worth is what it's worth. You know what I mean? If you're able to, if Ethereum drops in price and it goes down to like $600, then you're going to get a bunch of coins like dirt cheap. So, but yeah. Ever play League of Legends? Yeah, I did. I like the little bolts guy, the little nuts and bolts guy that built the turrets and stuff. But I don't get big into those MOBAs or whatever. What's up with Cardano? Well, right now it's a cryptocurrency. That's what's up with Cardano. How do you get into ICOs given that you are American? Any advice? Well, I am accredited at this point, so I can pretty much invest where I want. Utrust, are we a fan? Yes, I am. I am a fan of Utrust. I'm hoping they kick the hell out of... and I know SyncFab, too. SyncFab is about to... I was big on SyncFab. I thought they were really cool. I have not invested into SyncFab, but I'm thinking it might be one of those that I'm like, oh, I really should have. Sync. What's happening? Visit blockchain site. There we go. If it opens. I'm just curious how much time. So there's 6 days left. 5% bonus available now. So there's that. And then what was the other one somebody just mentioned? Crypto Crow is going to moon. Double and triple wealth. Jason, do not use any robot, spider, crawler, scraper, or automated means interface not provided by us to access our services or extract data. Oh, that's right. Utrust. Let's see what they're up to. The payments platform of the future. I like Utrust because I'm hoping it kicks the shit out of PayPal. So we'll see what's up. Oh, cool. There are dogs outside now. Start November 2nd. So, yeah. We'll see what happens. I like Utrust. I think it's just going to take time. It's going to take time for them to really establish a foothold in PayPal's market. No, I have not bought any credits. I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to wait. I know PayPal is looking into crypto. They just filed a patent for some technology. But I don't know. Like, I have such a bad taste in my mouth for PayPal right now. They basically, you know, for those of you that weren't in here, they basically they gave me my money. They unlocked my account and everything. So I'm pulling my money out. But it's, you know, the fact that they did what they did on the idea that, oh, I'm involved in cryptocurrency, like I'm some kind of drug dealer or something, but yet they're patenting their own technology. And even the compliance people that I talked to, they had no idea that PayPal's doing anything in crypto. They're just trying to warn me about it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You know who I am, fool? All right. Have a good night. Dogs say hi. Oh, yeah. Also, wife says hi, too. Well, thank you, Bet OJ Freak. All right, guys. It's 11. It's been an hour and a half. I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow or not. It's Friday. My wife and I might go out and do something. I'm not 100% sure yet, which is one of the reasons why I did want to come on and say hi. Hopefully we had some fun. I think we had a little fun. I like doing my little hangouts with all you guys. So, you know what would be really cool is if the chat were bigger and I could see everybody's real faces and stuff. That would be awesome. Maybe that's some new tech somebody needs to come out with on the blockchain. Oh, I will tell you, I watched this movie tonight, actually, while my wife slept through it, called Circle, or The Circle, with Tom Hanks. And it's funny because watching the movie, I'm like, oh, this is totally like 10 years from now, and it's going to be a blockchain technology. I won't give the movie away. It wasn't super great, but it's probably worth watching to get an idea as to something that somebody's probably going to do. So, all right, folks. So I love you all. Thank you so much for all your support, and I will see you guys soon. And my next video will probably have an agenda to it. So we'll see. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.